I'm Brooke Rosso, and this is my audience. Have you or someone you know ever been hypnotized? Chances are you have personally been in a hypnotic state without even realizing it. If you have ever gotten behind the wheel and suddenly arrived home without remembering a thing, or been reading a book or watching TV, when you zone out and hours pass in the blink of an eye, it's because you were in a trance. You are more affected by this than most people realize, so don't you want to learn more about it? I know about this topic because of personal experiences and research I've done in the past month. Hypnosis is a trance-like state in which you have heightened focus and concentration. This explains why you experience it while working, driving, reading, or watching TV. It is more than what you commonly see. Not only can you make people do stupid things on a stage, but it can be used to help with conditions such as pain control, hot flashes, behavior change, mood disorders, and fatigue, and help you cope with pain, stress, or anxiety. People are hypnotized by a professional, putting said person in a very relaxed and comforted state of mind. They then use their soothing voices and different techniques to make their client feel secure and calm. You will most likely not become hypnotized if you are tense or nervous. If you don't want to, you won't be able to. By using their voice and by creating calming visuals, the hypnotist is able to put their client in a trance. When people think of this, they think about people doing things that they don't want to do. In reality, if a hypnotist tells you to do something you don't want to do, you will wake up or simply not do it. For post-prom, we had a hypnotist come and put a group of us in a trance. One senior was told to quack and walk like a duck. After the performance, she claimed she didn't want to do it, but she had no control. She must not have been telling the entire truth, or at least not hated it as much as she said, because every source I've looked at and every other person I've talked to has said if you truly don't want to do something, you won't do it. By going to a hypnotist, they can help you with many different problems. Stress, anxiety, and pain can be mitigated, and it can also help with pain control, hot flashes, behavior changes, fatigue, depression, phobias, habit disorders, and post-surgical recovery. I know a person who went in to help with her fingernail biting problem. Side effects include headaches, drowsiness, dizziness, anxiety, distress, and creation of false memories. Some people are more susceptible to being hypnotized. During our post-prom show, the people who were the most tired were the ones that went into a deepest trance. 2 girls in particular scared some of us students because they were so deep into this hypnotism. The hypnotist told them that they were cold, and they fell off their chairs and began hugging each other and shaking and shivering. One of the girls said that she was cold, she truly felt cold, and she was cold for the rest of the night. The other girl was in my post-prom group, and she had said that she didn't want to become hypnotized. She was sitting next to me, and when the person started talking, she went into a trance, and then when he noticed, he safely brought her down, and she became part of the performance. She must have been too tired to care, because she didn't wake up until the end and did everything he told her to. While being hypnotized, it also helps to wear comfortable clothing to help you relax. Most sources also said you want to be well rested so you don't fall asleep, but in our case, it helped if you were already half asleep. What also helps you be more susceptible is researching your hypnotist beforehand so you're able to trust them and feel comfortable around them. While hypnotized, you are aware of everything around you. Afterwards, you remember everything you did and said. If the hypnotist tells you to do something you don't want to do or say, you will wake up. Hypnotism in real life is not like in the movies. You can't do anything that you aren't physically able to do while awake. What you do while under is all actions that you would do and say while you are conscious. I hope you now know more about this topic than you did before and are more willing to go and try it. Hypnosis can help with many different conditions, or it can be a fun thing to do at different social events. Thank you for listening to my findings, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.